What's up, all my Ewoks, droids, and Wookiees? It's Anna, also known as That Star Wars Girl, and today I'm going to be talking about some drama going on because of, Star Wars' official Twitter page decided to say something pretty controversial. So, they said our Star Wars community is one of hope and inclusivity, and people have pointed out that it said our Star Wars community, not the Star Wars community. We do not stand for bullying and racism. We support at Krystina Arielle. Now, Krystina Arielle, to my knowledge, is the host of the Star Wars High Republic show that comes out on Star Wars' YouTube channel. Some people have said that she writes books and stuff. I don't know about that. When you look at the list of High Republic authors, she's not one of them. I mean, maybe she has a project in the works, but I went and I scoured the internet and I couldn't find it. So, as far as I'm aware, she is just the host of the, High Republic show. And I didn't know that there was any controversy around her until I saw this tweet, but then I have done my research and I have found the cause of it. Now, first off, without knowing about what the actual situation is, and as you can see, this tweet has gotten a lot of traction. I feel like a lot of people didn't know what was going on, and so when you actually go through and, you read a lot of the stuff you could have seen, and you can still go see and you can go through all the quote tweets, a lot of it is saying fire Gina Carano, and going on about, the hashtag fire Gina Carano was trending last night when this came out. Now, just reading it and not knowing what the situation was with Krystina, I thought that it was pretty hypocritical, and this was my response to them. It's pretty, hypocritical based on the fact that they turned, they're against racism, but they turned John Boyega into a janitor and, threw away any potential his character had and basically had him there as comedic relief, just screaming Rey. And then for the Chinese poster, they shrunk him. And, they got rid of Maz Kanata, who was voiced by a black woman. So, and I also brought up, they censored the same-sex kiss on screen. And then they didn't wish James Earl Jones a birthday. So I thought it was pretty ironic, and this is something that I had talked about, because whoever is running their Star Wars Twitter is just so out of touch with everything. They go and they did this where it's like, oh, we're going to honor Martin Luther King on Martin Luther King Jr. Day, and they're, we're going to celebrate and honor his legacy, but then it's like, really? You're gonna honor his legacy, but what do you do to your black characters? Again, you shrunk Finn, the black lead, the black leading man in your, new movie series, and you got rid of, the other character that was voiced by a black woman. Maz Kanata is not in this poster, and if she is, it's so freaking microscopic, I can't see it. So it's very, hypocritical that they're preaching about this. And then even on, January 17th, that was James Earl Jones's birthday. They completely ignored James Earl Jones on his birthday. They wished Kelly Marie Tran a happy birthday, but they didn't wish James Earl Jones a birthday. And they also say, we're against bullying. Okay, what about everyone in this entire comment section that's bullying Gina Carano? That's saying, oh, Gina, hashtag fire Gina Carano. Gina Carano is a COVID denier, a mask denier, and a transphobe, which she's none of those things. She did an interview over on Drunk 3PO's channel where she said, I'm not, transphobic. I'm not any of these things. She's like, I'm actually a pretty big germaphobe. She just said, I think that it shouldn't be outlawed to ask questions about things and, have conversations with people. And because of that, they think, oh, hashtag fire Gina Carano, it's okay. So they really don't practice what they preach. By their actions, okay, yeah, they're standing up for Krystina. I had to go and dig to find out what actually happened. So you know, I follow Ichibaka, and Ichibaka has his blog, you know, Disney Star Wars is dumb. And so he actually has all of these tweets that cause controversy. I don't know where it started or what happened really, but apparently if you go far back in her timeline, or, you know, she says, well, this is actually, I think, her pinned tweet on her timeline. But so she talks about, you know, how she's going to be the new host of this Star Wars show on the Star Wars official YouTube channel. But then you go back a little bit, and, you know, this is in October 2020, watching two white men discuss racism they will never experience and never sit right with me. Now, this is something that I have been, I feel like I just have to repeat this every time I do a video on this topic. If you switch out a word, if you want to make a statement and a definitive statement and you're talking about racism, switch out, you know, if you want to say, okay, well, this, but about white people. If you switched out the word white with the word black, would you still be okay with that statement? Would you consider that statement okay to say, or would you consider it racist? So when you look at that and you look at these things, because you can make a definitive, or you can make a statement, and, you know, well, you can, I guess, make racist statements. I don't condone it. I'm not for racism of any shape or any kind at all. I'm very much against racism. But when you are looking at something like this and you're making a statement, if you want to stand behind your word, that's one thing. And I mean, people are going to do whatever they want to do. There's nothing I can do about it. I'm not their mother. But you're making a statement. Would you still be okay if you switched out this word white with the word black? Would you be okay with saying, watching two black men discuss racism they will never experience, or would it sit right with me? If you're okay with that, then, well, personally, I think you might need to, you know, take some time and think about this and, you know, I don't know, reevaluate things. But that's my little, you know, token on if you want to see if what you're saying is actually racist or not, if you would feel comfortable if somebody took out this word white and switched it with black. If this was, you know, a white person saying this about black people, would you be okay with that? I'm going to take a guess and say that no, you wouldn't be okay with that. And, you know, by that standard, it's like, this is, you know, it is what it is, and we can all see that. And, you know, when I don't like talking about politics. You're going to feel the way that you're going to feel. I have no control over that, and I have no interest in other people's politics. And, I mean, I felt like a majority of the world just lost their mind, especially with this election. But, so it's, you know, I feel like everyone kind of understands where I'm coming from with this, but so it says the number of white women I've had I've had to do foul shit to me, then blame me for being intimidating is mind-boggling. And again, it's like, if you switched out this word white with the word black, would you still be okay with this statement? I'm guessing not. And then, you know, so there's the compilation of all of the tweets that I guess caused the uproar, and people saw this, and then people were going in on this thread and posting screenshots of things that she was saying, and it's just causing all of this drama. Now, you know, Star Wars, whoever is running this, and this actually, I don't know if you guys remember, I did a video on this a while ago. I think I mentioned it in a live stream. Lucasfilm actually is looking for a social media manager. I hope that this is not the person that they hired, because whoever is running their Star Wars Twitter, I mean, they're very out of touch, again, with, you know, the Martin Luther King and the Kelly Marie Tran. It's like they're picking and choosing the people that they want to defend. But if you actually go and look for yourself at these statements, and yes, you know, some of these were last year, they were a while ago, but still, if you switched out the word white with the word black, would you still be okay with this statement? Would that statement be okay? Would that statement not be racist if, you know, you said it that way? Because right now they're saying that this is okay for her to say these things about white people, but it's, again, if you took out the word white and you switched it with the word black, would you be okay with somebody saying this, you know, these definitive statements about black people? I'm gonna guess not. So this is a very strange situation to me. If you want to go read all of these, the links for all of this is in the description of this video if you want to go see for yourself. This is just what I saw in the situation, and I'm not for racism of any kind. Not at all. There are certain individuals out there in every single ethnic group that are, malicious assholes. And you're going to find that in every ethnicity, in every job, for everywhere. There are going to be those individual assholes, but those individual assholes are, the rest of the world isn't responsible for those individual assholes. So, I mean, I'm all for if you got a beef with someone and somebody is saying something to you, like she actually did go and post, tweets and messages that she received from people, call out these fucking assholes. I mean, I show receipts all the time, and I'm glad that she's doing this. The things that they're saying to her are, are not right, and calling her the N-word and stuff like that, and saying stuff about her hair. That is fundamentally wrong, but this is not a majority of people. Like, even if I don't agree with some of the stuff that she said, and again, if you switched out the word black with the word, if I ever got the, chance to talk to her and that we had to talk about this, or, it was brought up and this was the conversation we were having, I would simply ask her, do you still think it's okay if, you switched out the word white with the word black, and have a civil conversation with her, and it's very different when you're talking to someone and they're able to, you have that back and forth as compared to the face value of just seeing written tweets and stuff and not knowing the person. But this is not okay. So I'm glad that she shared the screenshots of, people actually being assholes. And this is one of the things that you have to deal with being on Twitter and, being on the internet. There are always going to be little fucking pussies that hide behind a keyboard and are going to say the most vile shit because they don't have the balls to actually say it to your face in real life. So this is something that everyone on the internet deals with. I'm glad that she's showing the receipts, but at the same time, there are still all of the receipts of what she said. And again, if you want to go look at this, go form your own opinion. The link is in the description here. I think one of the biggest issues that's causing a lot of this controversy is whoever the hell is running this Star Wars Twitter, because again, they want to post about Martin Luther King, but then look at how they treat John Boyega. They want, Martin Luther King, but let's ignore James Earl Jones. We're going to defend Krystina, but we're completely going to ignore all of the hate that Gina Carano has gotten, and all of, the hashtag fire Gina Carano. It's very one-sided and very simple-minded. I mean, I sincerely hope this isn't the person that they hired, and I hope that they're still looking for a social media manager because they severely need one. Anyways, everyone, let me know what you think about this entire situation in the comments below. Again, if you want to go take a look at this for yourself, I encourage you to. All of the links for all of this. If you want to go see all of the tweets, if you want to go look at this, they're all there. Just do not go and bother her. Just look at it and form your own opinion. This is just how I feel about it after looking at all of this. So everyone, thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, go ahead and smash the like button. If you didn't, that's okay too. Thank you so much for watching this far through. If you haven't already, take a minute, smash the subscribe button, and ring the bell for notifications. And until next time, everyone, I hope you have a great rest of your day, morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you are in the world. And may the force be with you, because we are really, really, really going to need it. Bye, everyone. What's up, everyone? It's Anna, also known as That Star Wars Girl, and I have an Etsy store, so if you've ever wanted to own a print of my artwork, this is the place to go. As you can see, I have a lot of recognizable characters, from horror films to heroes to Star Wars characters. Some of the notable characters I have on here are Darth Vader, which I did a couple live streams painting, so you can own a print of this painting. I also have Luke Skywalker, the binary sunset version, one of my favorite scenes in the original New Hope movie. I have Darth Maul, which Ray Parks himself actually complimented me on Instagram. And then last but certainly not least, Ahsoka Tano. So if you want to own any of these prints, go right on over to my Etsy store. Again, that's The Art of Anna, That Star Wars Girl, or TSWG for short. Thank you, everyone, and have a great rest of your day.